Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Front Talks. Today in this video we're going to talk about best intakes in Canada. We are in Studying in Canada series in this channel. We have got a lot to talk about this today, so make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So as you can see here, we're going to talk about intakes. Is it fall, winter, summer? What are these words really? What are we? Are there things that we need to learn about these intakes? What do they mean in their terms? So make sure to like this, share and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So first thing we need to understand here is what's an intake. So an intake is the period when Canadian University and college do accept new students into their academic program. So this will mean by intake, just intake has its own application deadlines, program availability and opportunity. So choosing the right intake is the most important decision for you. So is it fall, winter or summer? We're going to talk about that here. So there are three main intakes in Canada or any other country as well. In the US, Europe, they all do use these terms here because it's very important, especially if you are an international student, you need to know about these intakes. So the first is fall intake. So school, university class starts in September. Winter intake, it starts in January, summer in May. So roughly we can say for you to start applying for, let's say September, then you might have to start your application in about last year September. For example, let's say if you want to start in September 2026, then you need to do your application in September, starting from September 2025. So 1 year back in September, November, December, like that. So that's what we mean by fall. Winter intake as well, you need to start right about last year's January or February, right about there. For summer, do the same. So three main intakes we need to look at: fall, winter and summer. So normally fall intake is also known as the September intake, winter intake is known as January intake, summer intake is also known as May intake. So we do have these options here as well. So I'm going to talk about this, the fall intake here. So you can see it's the top choice. Most international, if not all international students go with fall intake because there are a lot of opportunities. It's also the largest, it has a lot of scholarships, programs and campus experiences. So mostly the most loved intake among international students is the fall intake, top choice, because it also starts in September, which is a really good month as well. So most programs are available here, have scholarship opportunities, best campus experience, strong networking opportunities, easier internship alignment as well. Most companies do just they really like into this September fall intake as well. So this fall intake starts in September, and if you want to do your application, you need to start 1 year before the previous year, September previous year. You need to start your application, you need to compile them, get ready and apply before the program deadline. So the challenge we need to consider about fall intake is there is high competition for admission. As we said, it's the most loved intake among international students. So that means there are a lot of students, and then there is going to be high competition for admissions. Housing can be difficult to secure early, and visa processing may slow down due to high demand. So since a lot of the students really are opting to apply for fall, and that means there are going to be a lot of competitions. There might be difficulty in finding houses, and also visa processing might slow down as well to high demand. So fall intake, this is what we know. Most programs, a lot of programs are available. If the university has got the list of the programs, then we can say all of them are here, fall intake. If they're not here, they're not anywhere else. So the fall is the most, I can say, the best and most the best intake that international students do aspire to gain as well. So that's what we need to consider when we talk about fall. Next one is January, winter intake. So it's a smart alternative. If you missed the fall deadline for whatever reason, for example, maybe your WES application was not evaluated on time, then that means you missed the fall deadline. There are universities that don't really take your application because you did not send them the WES application. Maybe you didn't take the IELTS, maybe something went wrong, so you missed the full deadline. Watch out, you have to take the winter intake. So you need more time to prepare. Then winter intake offers a less crowded, more manageable path into Canadian education. So it's like winter intake it's the second best option towards your intake choice. So winter intake is if you've missed the full deadline, and you have to make sure your program is available in the winter intake as well. Like we said, most of the programs are in the fall, and there might be some universities that don't really offer programs that are in the fall that don't really are listed in this winter intake as well. So you need to prepare the programs. Are they in the winter intake? Then if they are, it's the same. You might miss some opportunities, like the scholarship programs are not going to be there, but other things they're the same. It's just going to be a difference in the time you do go to do your study. So the winter intake, one of the exceptional opportunities is it's less competition, fewer applicants. We don't have a lot of applicants like the fall. A lot of you students don't really apply to the winter intake because they've already applied to fall, and if they fail, they're going to apply next year, the fall, which is really not a good thing to do. So you can apply for the winter intake, a couple of months away. You can apply. So if you need more preparation time, if you think maybe I'm not ready for this, then you need to prepare for that as well. So you've that in mind, then extra months to improve your language score or gather documents, then winter intake. But you have to make sure, still I'm telling you this, you have to make sure your program is in the winter intake. It's listed in there. So smaller class size, easier housing, everything. So fewer programs are available in not all universities offer every program in January. So this is what we mean by that. So you have to make sure all these things do work together accordingly. So the third and the final intake is the summer intake, quick and focused. So summer intake is best used for diplomas, certificates, and short programs. So these are the lists. It's not like a really, if you're looking to apply for undergrads, masters or postgrads, PhDs, then summer intake won't be for you. It's all about short programs, certificates, and diplomas or whatsoever. So it's practically what you want to start sooner rather than waiting for the next fall or winter cycle. So that's if you missed both the fall and the winter intake, and you don't feel like waiting, if you're eager to go, then you might try this. But it's not really like that. So there are very few smaller focused student groups. Also, the programs have limited program availability. The programs they have is very, very small and focused, sort of things like that as well. So we need to have those as well, which is very important to understand this limited program availability for your scholarship opportunities, less active campus environment. So these are the three that we talked about: winter intake, fall intake, and summer intake. So we've talked about them. Let's see the comparison icon. So for the program availability, like we say, it's the highest competition. It's very high as well. Scholarship most available, housing competitive, best for most students. It's loved by most international students, if not all of them. So winter, the program availability, there are some that are still there in the fall, and you might still select them in the winter intake, but you need to make sure they are there. You need to check whether they give you that program in the winter intake. So competition is very low as compared to the fall. You can say it's lower. Scholarships, some available, we can say, like the programs. Housing is easier, but for need prep time as well. Summer, limited, lowest, fewest, easiest, diplomas and certification. So that's what we've talked about. So if you're looking for scholarship opportunities, I do guarantee you fall intake is the best offer you can take. It's the highest number of scholarship and bursaries for international students. So you need to understand this, go ahead with them. Also networking events and the internship alignments. These all are including the perks of a fall intake. So you need to understand that and take them in as you like. So I think that's it. A very great way to say that's really great and more understandable to say. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. We are studying Canada series. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, correct them down below. Thank you.